G'day folks, and welcome to World of Tanks with the Magnificent Margon. Well, this evening I am jumping back into the E75. The E75 to me is actually a very strong tank. I have enjoyed the battles that I have played in the E75, more so than what Kaz has. Kaz has not enjoyed it. Whether it's because he's still rolling around with the Tiger 2 turret. Now, on Provoca, normally I would head off over to the one line, or the left hand side of the map from this side. I find it to be really beneficial and very strong for me. But, this evening I had a feeling it was not where I needed to be. It was not the spot that I wanted to go to. But at the same time, I still didn't want to go up that hill. I've had a lot of bad luck in the past going up the hill on Provoca. Don't know why, I just haven't. And then, as you can see, I'm facing towards town going, do I go that way? Should I be going that way? And this big gut feeling was telling me, go hill, you'll be fine. Hill is where you need to be, but at the same time, I'm sitting there going, no. Hill is a bad place. It is a bad place for heavy tanks. It's too exposed. There is a scumbag, the S51. It's a very good Russian scumbag. Oh, what do I do? And it was very testing in my mind. It took me till about now that I said, well, there's no real turning back. I can't just turn this tank around now. I'll just be useless for the rest of the battle. I'll be too far behind the action. I need to keep going. But I know that with the German guns, they have got a great ability for sniping when you give it the right opportunities and things like that. So I thought, well, maybe the hill won't be as bad as I thought. Maybe it will be magical for me and it will work and I will be happy. And yeah, okay, that's about it. Now, couple of notes. You've really got to be confident with the tank. I'm very confident with my E75. I enjoy this tank a lot. And I find it to just be probably one of the perfect tanks for me. The Tiger 2 absolutely thought was brilliant. Had a lot of good games, and I actually think I got 2 mastery badge, Ace Tanker mastery badges on that tank, which in itself is actually quite good. It is a very good tank, that one. E75 first jumped into it was a little bit disheartened, and that was because I thought it was actually a lot stronger than what it was, and I was just rolling up the field going, why is this so crap? But what it was the fact that I wasn't playing it like I did the Tiger 2 and get that awesome angling and bouncing to work. Now that I've taken a bit more time and I've got really comfortable in this tank, I actually have unlocked the top gun in it, and the top gun on this is actually quite good. It's actually very strong. That was just pure stupidity there. I knew I wasn't aimed properly when I took that shot, and I still took the shot, and that was what I thought, why did I do that? What an idiot. But sometimes you do stupid things like that. Now, my worry is advancing too much now. There will be TDs behind them, sitting over in, well, more or less over here normally, and they're shooting straight up the hill. Plus, these guys over here have got chances. These guys on top of the railway track here in the 6 AB position can shoot up the hill, but at the same time, it's a risk you've got to take. And this is where I thought, you know what, we need to advance this fight. We need to make the hill our domain. This is our hill, not their hill. This is our hill. Now I've been spotted, which tells me that someone either has very good binoculars or something's happening that I didn't anticipate. Now, I'm angling nicely for the KV5, probably not so much for the E1. As you can see, bounced a shot from the KV. Oh, I just took a hit from my left hand side. Now this is where I readjust and go, time to readjust and bounce shots. And look at this, readjusting just slightly gave me the chance to bounce shots from both sides. The only one that could really penetrate me now is the E1. He is probably the highest risk of actually doing damage to me because of how flat I've made my arm on the side. But I'm still bouncing whatever's down there. There's a bit of a hit there. Not a lot of damage, so it wasn't nothing for me to really worry about. Now, as you can see, I'm moving my tank back and forward. The reason for doing that is because it allows me a greater opportunity of bouncing. I've just changed the angle of my arms just slightly and the position. There is actually the object down there. The object is actually just nailed me before. Now, taking that shot, I was pretty confident I did hit him. I don't know whether I did hit him, but at the same time. Now I am wiggling around, moving, adjusting this tank just slightly so that different opportunities arise. You can see, nice shot on the KB5. Now, this is where everything changes. Behind me, the Leopard and the Tiger 1 advance very quickly around over my my right hand side, sorry. It's my right, not my left. And as they do so, it catches me off guard. Now, I didn't think that they would both rush like they did down this side of the hill, but they did. And potentially, that's not exactly what I needed to have happen. I really needed them to more or less, well, not do anything reckless and not do anything really stupid. Except, well, it ended up being a little bit sort of, well, let's go boys, quick, move. And I'm like, I'm not there, I'm not in a position to help you. I am a slow, big tank, but okay, I'll help. There goes the E1, first kill for me, and I'm up to about 2,000 damage now. Race down quickly. Now I'm moving very quickly down this hill so that the TDs can't line up shots easily on me. I was about to take a shot, but I didn't. I waited, took that shot, and did damage. I got behind him now to use the corpse of the Type 61 as a bit of a shield, but I still am not in range to spot those TDs. So I decided, well, it's time to drop down into the creek system and move up on them to get some spots on them so we can have them lit up, which means that if I light them up, I'm potentially getting the spotting damage on them, which is awesome. That's what I want. I want spotting damage. And place a shot. Type 25 didn't get it. Now, I probably shouldn't have moved up. Probably should have stayed back. And that was the reason why. The object was just waiting for me. And if I had waited another second, I probably would have lived to the end of this battle. But unfortunately, I did die. Now, as you can see, with this patch, I am using Circonflexes mod pack again, which is very good. I will go back a little bit. Circonflexes comes with a whole kit of different things that do benefit you. Like they have the XVM mod and everything like that, which changes the colours of the team, as you can see on this side here. Different things. That's one's the efficiency of the player overall. So as you can see, I am a 48% player. The colour indicates how good a player is. Like green is relatively good, yellow is about average, orange is nah, and red is dangerous. Then you've got blue, and you've also got purple. Not very often you'd see a blue player or a purple player just because of the way things work. In here, as you can see, it shows you how many battles someone's played, and their efficiency. So their win rate efficiency. Not only this one's taken off the win rate 7 instead of the win rate 8 a lot of the time. So it just shows you how good someone is and how much damage they potentially do per battle a lot of the time. Now this is under exaggerated. A lot of the time I will probably do 1,000 plus. Why it keeps telling me I'm only about an 858, I have no idea, but it does, and that's the way it goes. I can't do much about that, but that's okay. This was at 49%, but I have gone down recently because of certain factors that came into play. Also, as you can see, the gun reticule that I've got, which isn't too bad. Sniper mode, same thing. Just over here, gun reload time, health. I just find it a lot more easier to use this sort of thing, as well as I've got the blue circle, which is the reticule and things like that. Other notes, last patch it did come out, but I didn't have it set, was enable server reticule. Now this will actually benefit you a lot, and it will actually mean that you will know exactly where your gun is. If this, now it doesn't show you in this replay, which is very hard, but when you're in gameplay, you will notice that when you're turning your turret, you will have the normal blue circle that you see I have will spin. You'll have where you're trying to aim, that will be where your gun is aiming. But the server reticule will actually take into consideration the lag, so how long it's taking to communicate to the server. So even though you're aiming there and you've said this is where I want to be, potentially you could have a lag spike and be having your gun aiming in the wrong location, and when you fire and you sit there going sometimes, where's that shot gone? My gun's facing that person, I'm aimed perfectly at them, what's going on? That is what the server reticule does. It allows you to take that split second longer, and that's why it's always good to have a good ping rate. Now you see a lot of top players will have pings of about probably 40 to 60. I have to play off about 200. As you can see, so that's generally how it works. And the frame rates, not too bad. 38 frames per second, not too bad. Not great, but it's not too bad. Now, if you want to have the same reticule circle as what I have set up, copy this. Pause the video, do whatever you want. Just copy what I've done here. Same in the sniper mode. And that will allow you the opportunity to have the same setup as what I have with the Jimbo's sniper or gun reticule sort of stuff. And that's the one I use. Don't really like having purple over the top of the tanks. I find the purple actually very hard to see, but I haven't been able to figure out how to change it to red yet. Been very difficult, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So guys, I hope that little bit will actually help you and inform you of what's happening and what's new with 9.3 to a certain extent. They're things that I've done that help me out while I've been playing. Outside of that, guys, like always, enjoy what you do. Enjoy the games you play. Thank you for watching all the videos I have to a lot of my subscribers over recent times. I don't do this just for me. I do this because I want to share my experiences that I have in World of Tanks and in games that I'll play in the future, or things that I do as well. That's all that, guys. Happy hunting. I'll see you on those battlefields.